Some would say the great goal of humanity, the purpose of life itself, is a progression towards
Power.
self-actualization, establishing oneself in social or economic circles. The progression towards power is what makes us human. Also, my orange machines need more electricity. It's Oritech time, baby, and I want to take this delicious diesel that I have over here and convert it into turbo fuel and then burn it so that we're officially turning plants into pollution. Yes, the very process of growing wheat is going to pollute our world even further. And that means we're going to need more wheat, and that means we're going to need more indirect lasers and more amethyst and more everything, and I'm very excited for it. And honestly, the first thing I want to do is see what happens if we just stack like 5 more fertilizers on this. Look at all these delicious resources that we've accumulated over this wonderful playthrough that you're definitely subscribed for. And hey, if you are subscribed and you want to support me even more, I do have a Patreon. I do love the ability to turn plants into almost anything you need, because just like in real life, the first step to world domination was always agriculture. Forsooth, there would be no world to dominate if there was no agriculture. Well, we got one fertilizer block to work with. It does have one add-on slot. Does that mean I can put an add-on extender onto it? Is that what that means? I really don't know. I actually really don't know. I actually super really don't know. We're gonna find out together. You go there. You go there, and it lights, and it lights up. Oh, yeah. My assumption then is that I cannot add another add-on extender to it because it only has one. Aha! You can teach an old dog new tricks. Earth! So that should mean I can just juice this guy up with speed modifiers like so. And then I may as well drop down a pump next to it. That should take care of that. And then I think, just, you know what? I don't mind looping the energy over like this. It's a little unfortunate, but, you know. Are we gaming? Oh, that's definitely the fast one. That's using so much power! Goodness gracious. Wait, how much does one of these use? Oh my god, 700? What do you use? 128? Wait a minute, but if you're 4 times faster, but you use 5 times, so wouldn't I just make a bunch of you? Hold on a minute. A conspiracy is afoot. Well, you know what? I don't think we're going to be doing much augmentating today. Oh, I just disabled so much of my factory. And then we should have enough power to run this consistently. See, we need more power. That's the whole thing. And you know what? While that goes, it is very much in need. I am need amethyst. Amethyst geode, like this one. I need to make another one. Let's get to it. That's right, we're multitasking today. That's right, we're multitasking. Rare occurrence in the space, but it does happen. And there we go, a budding amethyst to our name with a stack of quartz dust. I want one more stack of quartz dust, please, my good sir. Alrighty, we know the deal by now. We get to combine some sand and quartz into raw silicon. Hooray, silicon. I'm pretty sure I just make a few of these. 5, probably good enough. And then I'll go fluid across the top, energy on the bottom. And then as I right-click these, they should form, right? Yeah, like that. And then I'll send this one out. Yep, okay. 500 fertilizers.
Grow this man.
And yeah, now our wheat should just be grown by the time the breaker gets to it. This is ridiculous. And I keep breaking the floor, man. Shoot. And then this thing should be working like overtime now. Yes, 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 yes. It's exactly what we want out of this system. Perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. And we can make it better by rooting trash seeds into the grinder as well, to be honest, because I'm sure we're getting a ton of those now. It might be worth it, but it'd be kind of ugly to look at, and I don't know if I'm willing to do that. Whoa. I don't think Oritech likes what I'm doing here, but Oritech can shove it, man. Look at how much naphtha we've generated just from that. I'm the wicked witch of the wheat. Any hoodles, it's time to get this stuff routed into a mixer and then into a delightful turbo fuel setup. But I want more blocks for that. We're going to do a little bit more building. And by building, I do mean placing blocks. I don't mean, like, aesthetic building. We don't do that around here. Maybe one day I will be brave enough. So as far as I am aware, all we have to do to create the turbo fuel is get ourselves a centrifuge down here. Make sure it's, turned on, actually. Pump the fluids. Oh, I need a fluid add-on, don't I? Whoa. Okay, there we go. Nice diesel. And then we'll want an enduric laser, which also needs a core, and I just forgot to get it. I do like that it still tries to look at you, even if it doesn't have a core. You'll be barreled, I think. We'll have ourselves our budding amethyst right there, and then we're going to have barreled over here. Make sure to face that guy. Like that. Just directly into it. And then barreled here, we'll be taking fluxite and depositing it into the centrifuge, and then that should actually just be turbo fuel. Something is absolutely tanking my FPS as well, by the way, and I have no idea what it is. It surely isn't the 900 different entities that I just added onto this farm right here, right? It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that. So is this just, like, running? Is this just good? Yeah. Wow. That is just doing it. Now that's deliciously delightful. That's deliciously delightful. I mean, look at it go. 2 buckets of turbo fuel already. The only way this could be much faster is if we just had another enduric laser targeting one of the other amethyst clusters. Which we might do in the event that this is slow, but I don't think it is slow. Anyways, let's get ourselves a nice fuel-burning plant. Okay, so for one fuel-burning plant, we need 2 basic generators and an enduric laser. And then these, an enduric lens. I called that a laser. I'm quite wrong about that. Well, that's 3 of them for now. Now, these guys definitely require cores. 100% core requirements. Look at that. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Oh, it's so cool. I adore how this mod does this stuff. So, it should be able to make, what, 256 RF per? So I do this, I do that, and yeah, that starts burning. Now, surely there are add-ons that I can put onto this thing to make it much more efficient, right? So if I put a speed add-on on you, become 150%. Oh, wait a minute. Is that 20% increased usage for 50% increased generation? I'm quite into that. Because this we have producing out the oodles. Out the noodles, even. I mean, this we could juice to the 9s, can't we? Yeah, 250%. Ooh, look at that, almost 1,000? Ooh, but it looks like our battery is full, isn't it? Well, we can change that with one simple fix. That'll empty that. There we go. There we go. Now, look at it go. Perfect. So how much does it use at once? A bucket, right? Just uses a bucket? 100? Wait, that's it? What? Oh my gosh, the game is caving in on itself. It's collapsing. The reality is coming down. I can't even use JEI now. Things are breaking. Okay, well, I think the factory's just a little laggy because of all the arms typically floating around. Because you can see without the arms visible, wow, good frame rate, oh my goodness. And then we get the arms and then we're in chop zone. Shoot, I wasn't thinking about that. Oh well, instead of fixing the problem, you guys get to watch this video at 40 frames per second. Because I get to play this game at 40 frames per second. Because I want to know, how far can we push this thing? I mean, really, how far can we push this thing? If I were to go ahead and replace all of the cores inside of this machine with higher tier cores, add so many extenders and speed add-ons, what kind of tomfoolery could we get up to? This is what DJojo longs to understand. And the best machine core that a boy like me can make is an ultimate one. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We cannot do that. That's way high. These, however, are within the budget. I want this thing to go faster if we're going to make all of that duradium. So let's see about speed add-ons. Can you use biosteel to make these? Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to turn off the rendering on this. That'd be kind of cool. That'd make the factory move a lot nicer. I mean, I like how it looks and all, don't get me wrong, but these things are lagging me to death. And you know what? I'll go ahead and put a better core on our enduric laser over here. Nice. Now we can add more add-on extenders. Speed add-ons make the world go round, so there we go. I'm not unhappy about that. I'm not unhappy about that at all. And then let us experience the splendiferousness, potentially, of a boosted Enduric laser? Because if I do that, does that mean the Enduric laser can now use that much more power? 300%. Yes, kind of. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, that just made it work a lot faster. So hopefully this moves like faster now. There you go, friend. Send it. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, yeah, look at that. Speed add-ons. They do the thing that they say they do. Crazy, isn't it? I mean, I guess I could just put more of them on there, though. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. All right, it has reached my attention that this is going to be deeply expensive. Deeply expensive and probably not worth it. I mean, I don't even know how many of these add-ons I'll actually be adding. So let's just do the highest tier of core that we can do without spending $1 billion duradium, and it is going to be this. Because how much does this guy need? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cores. Oh my god, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that out of duradium. Ta-da! 17
advanced machine cores.
Oh, that started up quickly. Nice. And see, it doesn't make any... Wait, is it making more? Suddenly? What? I don't remember how much it was making before, but you know what I do remember? It's time for add-on extenders. I mean, at least one for now. And it's, you know, a little expensive. And we can just extend him out the back like so. Really oomph up this guy here. Yeah. What are we looking at now? Alright, that burns through fuel pretty quickly. Not so quickly that this can't keep up, though, of course, because, well, actually, no, it should be okay. You're making 1.4 thousand. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. We might want to actually start putting some efficiency add-ons on this thing, though, because that is... Yeah, that is burning through our fuel really quickly. Or, I just put more add-on extenders on it. That might be the answer, really. One thing we're definitely going to need to put on this is an add-on that is... No? Wait, what? Synergy Matrix? Wait, that's better than a speed add-on. Oh my god! That's why. That's why. Okay, so we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to... Yeah, we'll wait, no. Wait, we could make these... Well, these are annoying. I'd rather have a particle collider first. Whatever. Capacitor. A capacitor add-on. That's what we want. That'll help it juice just a wee little bit more power out of itself, which is great. So we don't want to hit a limit very quickly. That would be very sad, of course. That'd be very sad. We'd all say, oh, I'm stealing this add-on stuff down here. I'm pretty sure we still have slots on this thing, right? Yep. So we can add a capacitor add-on, and that should just mean that, yes, it can now transfer up to 4,000. And then we'll just get this lovely darling absolutely kitted out to the nines. I'm curious if it's faster now. It is. It's faster. Oh my. So we might actually want to make an efficiency add-on to offset some of this because, yeah, that is being used faster than it is being made. Wait, is it? Oh my goodness, it's not. Wow. Yeah, that thing's pushing pretty hard, and now with everything running, we're capping out quite nicely on our power. Ooh! Oh! It's got a big old long tail, though. You see how fast this thing's going? Looks really goofy, actually. You know, we could fit one right there. Yeah. Half a second. That's all it lasts. Each and every craft of that. And you know what? This is just perfectly running at speed because it takes about 100 ticks for it to burn through a bucket, and this makes a bucket every 100 ticks. Wow. Wow. Optimization. Wow. So I suppose the next steps in reformatting our power generation is either for me to learn and understand the nuclear energy system, unlikely, or become Heisenberg. And you know, and I think we all know which one I'm gonna choose.
We need to cook.